Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the roadmap for Season 5, which was just released. They also go on to talk about a couple new perks. Some of them are very similar to what we suggested in our perk video. We also got some new weapons involved, as well as a mid-season event, which I'm sure we'll get some more details on, called the Numbers event. Obviously bundles, new stuff for zombies, multiplayer. So we're gonna go over that. Enjoy the video, learn something new. Please do me a favor, hit the like button if you're brand new, want to find your way back. Double check, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. So right here, we'll focus more on the Warzone stuff because we're more of a Warzone channel. We have mobile broadcast stations, which is gonna be a new map update. So these will be just located around the map. They'll probably have some loot, probably similar to the satellites. I guess we'll have to wait and see, find out on that. And then we also have a new mode called Clash, which is kind of weird. It just shows 2 pistols. I wonder if that means anything. New Gulag will be Rush, which I think could actually be a cool Gulag. I think the current one, it's pretty good. It's symmetric. The problem is the audio cues are a little bit off because of where they put the spectators. So we'll see what they do in this specific case. And then we got the 2 new perks called Combat Scout and Tempered. As far as operators, Kitsune, which is going to be part of the battle pass, and these other 2, well, you'll have to buy later on. So not really all that important. We got all new battle pass, which usually if you've done well at completing your battle pass, I know it's been a little bit harder because there have been so many hackers where you're leaving matches, you're maybe not playing as often. Normally, if you complete the battle pass, you usually get enough COD points to carry over to the next battle pass. So hopefully you guys have done that. And then we'll have 2 rifle, or a rifle and an SMG. That'll be unlocked at tier 15 and tier 31, the same way they've done it the past 10 or so seasons. We also get a cane, which looks like that one's going to be available right away as well. So maybe that's going to be like some challenge you need to complete. And then we got a Marshal, which will be in season. So that'll be later on as a challenge and or blueprint. And then there's a flamethrower score streak, which looks like that one could be for all things. I think this little section includes all the areas. So that one, we'll see if we see that in Warzone, but it's probably going to be added to multiplayer, I would imagine. But I don't know. They put it in this section, so it maybe seems like it's going to be all of these. Not 100% sure. So for the mid-season event, they said the red doors grow unstable. Mid-season event coming. Whatever broadcast Perseus set up is causing red doors to become more volatile than ever before, as operators are reporting redacted in their post-mission briefings. Beware of the doors sending you to locations other than the main room we all thought to be its lone destination point. And above all else, keep your head. This event may also have something to do with these mobile broadcast stations seen around Verdansk. But at this time, we cannot declassify further intel for fear of double agents. So obviously that's going to be a new mode for multiplayer. So I wonder if what that has to do with it. The art actually looks pretty solid though. You see a lot of the numbers stuff. You can't really see much of what's going on in the background though. There are a lot of helicopters though, for sure. Now let's go down here. We got new prestige icons. And then we also have the perks. So that's what I wanted to talk about as well. So new perks, Combat Scout and Tempered. So the first is Combat Scout. With this perk, operators receive a burst of in-field intel as damaging an enemy briefly highlights the foe in bright orange and automatically pings them. So this is something that we talked about. It was called Recon in some of the other games. There was a couple other names for it. Because like I said in that video, Call of Duty likes to copy and paste a lot of stuff over. So it would be very easy for them to just take one of their old perks and implement it in the game and maybe tweak it to fit Warzone. Whether it's confirming a call out or finding someone cooped up in a building behind penetrable cover, this perk only grows stronger if the operator is behind it can communicate effectively to their squad mates, which means only the player using it can see that intel. So it'll be like a flash grenade, but only the person's gonna be able to see it where they highlight orange, which could be pretty powerful. It really depends on what slot it ends up going into before it works out that way. And this one, it sounds a little bit broken. The other is Tempered, which looks to fundamentally change armor values within Warzone. When an operator is under the effect of Tempered, their armor plates are heavier and more reinforced. Only 2 of them are needed for an operator to be considered fully armored, compared to the standard 3. In other words, Tempered allows each plate to absorb 75 points of damage instead of the standard 50. But an operator will only be able to wear 2 at a time instead. This unique change also comes as a sacrifice of perk 2 slot, so choose your perk setup wisely before bulking up with those reinforced plates. So this will allow you to plate up quicker. 8 plates will last a lot longer, but you're going to have to sacrifice Ghost or Restock or High Alert. Probably not going to be worth. We'll end up having to find out how it works out once it comes to be, because at the end of the day, you're just converting 3 to 2. Doesn't seem as powerful. Combat Scout, though, could definitely be powerful, especially if it's in the perk 1 or perk 3 category. Perk 2, got to be pretty competitive to get rid of Ghost, Restock, or High Alert. So overall, I'm pretty interested to see how this stuff changes the game. Obviously, we still have to wait because there's supposedly rumored that there's going to be a patch that goes through during this season that's going to end up increasing the FOV frames for next-gen consoles. So it's either PS4 Pros and PS5s as well as the higher levels of Xbox. So hopefully we'll see on that. And there's also be some else coming around, hopefully with anti-cheat that we've heard rumors of leakers have kind of leaked stuff on. So hopefully that's all positive, and that's just going to drive the game to be back to kind of what it was, where it didn't have as many issues as it's currently having. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, learn something new. If you did, please do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're brand new, want to find your way back, double check, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.